Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe!
Subscribe to this white cracker.
Hello.
Dude, we had a woman named Dot Wall was one of our bus drivers.
Dot Wall?
Dot Wall, dude. 7 letters, baby. That's what she used to say. That was her motto after she say her name. 7 letters, baby. Beat that. Do you think there's more porn stars or murderers in the world? I think murderers. You know, I actually know a guy. Probably shouldn't say this on here, but I'm not going to say names, but I know a guy who killed someone. And he said, and this isn't me saying this, dude, I wouldn't do something like this. But he said that it fucking feels good. And he did say that.
Do you know how he murdered him?
Huh?
Do you know how he murdered him?
I don't know anything else, man. Let me see that. Well, when I was a kid, they had a boy in our neighborhood named Mario, right? And he was, dude, he ended up dying, actually. He did some pills and drove into an embankment. But when I was young, he would shit in his yard, make me bury it. And that's how I was allowed to be friends with him.
How did he make you bury it?
He just asked me to do it, and I was afraid not to do it, I think.
He said, hey, yo, dude, you're not going to believe this, but I took a shit, and it's out my yard. I can't even bury it because I'll throw up. Hey, do me a favor and go bury it?
Yeah. He was dark, man. He had a real dark vision. And he would, I mean, he probably, honestly, dude, he probably shit 200, 300 times, and I buried it.
No.
I swear to God.
Come on.
I swear to God. I swear to God, dude. And he,
how'd you not run out of places to make new holes? Did you think you ever dug up old shit to put in new shit?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. We basically had like the only setup I had, and I didn't even have a strong system. The only setup I had was like one of those plastic, beach.
Oh no!
Like a beach setup, dude. I'm talking. I was 7.
So wait a minute. This 7-year-old was doing this. How old was he?
He was 8 or 9.
Oh, he's tricking you by being older.
He was older, and
2 years when you're 7 is a long stretch. You know, when you're 32, 32, 34, that doesn't mean shit.
Whatever, dude.
7 and 9, that's a big stretch.
Yeah, you go shit at your house, buddy. That's what I tell people now. But,
so for what was the? Do you remember the first? There's no way you really remember.
I remember
what
100%.
He said.
I don't remember what he said, but I remember.
How did it happen? How did it happen? Will you find yourself with a plastic shovel and another person's shit, going, "Damn"? How did it come to this?
Well, it came to it because I know my brother probably wasn't around, and I wanted somebody to play with, and he was older, so I was hanging out, and he was deviant, man.
How so?
He just had a little bit of like he was kind of slithering. You know what I'm talking about? From
he knew how to manipulate you.
Yeah, he was.
Obviously, you buried his shit 200 plus times.
Like he had the same color in the outside of his eye and the inside of his eye. You know what I'm talking about?
A demon.
Yeah, like a light demon.
El Diablo.
Yeah, like a El Diablo, but also who was in elementary school.
Oh, interesting.
But he.
So when you first found yourself, do you remember the feeling that you first found when you were digging a hole for a dude's shit? Like, just thinking, what am I? How long can I do this? What if he keeps asking? How do I stop this? How did you wind up stopping? That's maybe a better question.
You know what? I don't remember how it kind of how
petered
it kind
off.
Petered off. I don't remember how it kind of tapered off. You know?
His parents ever like, hey, do you ever shit in the house? How come we don't have any missing toilet paper?
Well, dude, you know what? That's what I think it was. I think he was lazy. He was. I'm serious. And he shat outside behind his slide. They had a slide in his yard because they had a little bit of money.
God.
And he shat outside behind the slide.
Shat is a great word too, by the way.
And it was silty, kind of soil and sand. And I remember going over there. And I still remember. I remember the shade of it. Honestly.
What did it look like?
I would say like a taupe, but with a little more brown in it. I know I don't have to, but I want to see you.
Yeah, no, you don't have to see it.
I saw you in Love, though, and I thought you did a good job.
I don't need it. Whatever you're doing right now, I don't need it.
You're right.
I know what I do.
I'm pandering.
Not that you're pandering. I don't even believe it. I don't really believe it.
I know that y'all's bear.
I don't believe it.
I know that
I don't
y'all's
believe
bear.
you.
And it's not like, I'm not pandering.
Yeah.
I'm pandering.
Yeah. But what I'm saying...
What if I were pandering and I just fucking showed you a picture of a panda on my wrist?
Yeah, that would be weird.
But you would like it.
One of my best friends got fucked up one time, and he started talking about Asian people. We never even seen any Asians in our life. And he started
in your life?
No, and I guess maybe like in a past life he might have known some Asians, you know. And so he starts bringing up their names, bro, and knowing them and knowing shit about them on this mattress in this house. And I'm like, fuck, dude, you're fucked up, bro. I'm leaving, right? So apparently I'm the kind of friend that when your friend is at his worst, you fucking leave, bro. Because I was
He's
just
talking about Chinese people.
yeah,
He's never met Chinese people.
We never known any.
So what is he saying?
He's just saying like, hey, you remember fucking you remember fucking Sun Lam, bruh? He was there for us, and all this shit. I'm like, Sun Lam, bruh? We don't know him, dude. And he was fucking like talking about Dorothy. We didn't know any Asians, bro. And I'm like, I gotta get away
So
from
where you
this
came
dude.
from, when you grew up, there was no Asians in that neighborhood? Not when you were there. Now there's probably 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, we used to have a guy. I remember they had a guy who chiseled some tits into a not a pine tree, maybe a birch or something, and people would go out there and jerk off to
on
it.
the tits. Were they that good?
No, jerk off at the base of the tree. I think he used like a step stool or something, or stood on a barrel.
That's when you found all the magazines in the woods.
Oh yeah, we used to have that. But sometimes
you
you go out
found
by the
all the
tree and somebody would be
magazines.
using the tree and be like, "Oh fuck, I gotta walk back
ridiculous.
home now."
That's not a real thing, Theo. You're
Oh, it's
making this
100%
up.
real.
You're making this up. You have photographs of this tree?
No.
Why not? Do you know where it is? Could you take us back there with the film crew?
I could take you back there with a film crew. I bet it devolved now though.
Some Blair
How long does a
Witch
tree
shit.
live?
Go back there and touch the thing, and all of a sudden you can't find your way back home. Where the fuck are we? We're going in a circle. Ah! You go mad. Like it turns out that the tree got tired of people jerking off on it, so it evolved some sort of a neurotoxic chemical that when you touched it, it got into your bloodstream and it distorted your perception of distance and time.
Yeah.
And then the ghosts get you.
But dude, what if semen could defy gravity? What do you think about that?
I don't.
Well, we had a dude, Mr. Patrick, he'd give you $20-$40. He'd walk about 60 feet from you, show you his asshole. As long as you looked at it, you kept the money.
That's fucking amazing.
And is that pedophilia? I don't know what that is. That's art.
That's an ATM.
That's kind of art.
Yeah, that's an ATM, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
That's amazing.
That's ass to money, dude. But yeah, and as long as he would only look, he'd kind of look back once to make sure you were locked in, dude.
That's
and I
fucking
didn't
incredible.
feel like it, I didn't like watching him take his belt off, but I didn't mind seeing his asshole from far away.
Who gives a fuck? It's just another man's asshole at that point. Back then, pedophiles were pedophiles.
Oh yeah,
You knew if it was a pedophile.
yeah. They had a van. They were yelling, "I'm a pedophile."
Yeah, that's right. I'm a pedophile.
Have you ever been involved in like drug-induced homosexuality? Like where people do enough drugs that somebody's gay suddenly?
I've done it. Bro, you already know. You already fucking know.
I don't know. Dude, I'm thinking if I know or not, and I don't.
You don't know that I've sucked the dick before?
Whoa,
Oh,
bro.
dude. Fuck,
Dude,
bro.
put your hand in the air before you say that so I can take my headphones
All right,
off,
man. Fuck. Dude.
Hey, Theo, okay, look, we gonna role play, all right? You my girl, and you just gonna break up with me.
Oh
Just
shit.
break up with me, all right?
Just break up with you?
Yeah.
I'm just asking, can I use the N-word or not?
Hey,
No, I'm just saying, I would always...
hey, Theo, I don't care, but when we step out of here, I can't help you. But you use it at your discretion.
Okay.
Do whatever you want. Hey, Ellis.
Hey, what's up, baby? What's going on?
You know what the fuck's up, boo? My little...
Baby, why you censoring the word nigga? You know you saying freely.
That was a call came in. I ain't censoring shit. I know you've been out there with Mr. Joe petting them fucking white animals.
What? What the? Wait, baby, what?
I know you've been out there with Papa Joe petting them little fucking honky muppets.
Shonda, you crazy, baby. Look.
Not as crazy as your homeless ass is. I'm out this relationship, my...
I remember the first time we had a conversation, you were talking to somebody about being a kid and playing gay chicken.
Oh, yeah. When I was young, we used to play this game called Gay Chicken, they called it. I didn't name the game, but I was, the game existed, and then I existed.
Was it your uncle? Was it a neighbor?
Well, the game was you and a buddy, you'd grab each other's wiener.
Right.
Penis, they call it.
In those days.
Some of you guys call it penis. But yeah, you'd grab it, and the first person to get an erection lost the game.
Right.
So it's like arm wrestling for
It's the stupidest fucking game.
No, it's not.
No.
Simple.
I mean, it is.
Did you
what
win?
it
Did you
is,
ever
dude.
win, or did you
Huh?
lose? Did you lose a lot, or did you win a lot?
Oh, I did real well one season.
What is the gay chicken season? What does that go from?
It's more of a win. It's more, I would say it's an autumn game.
Yeah.
I would say it's kind of.
Oh, that's
runs-
so. I think I can see it now. All the leaves changing colors, and just the two of you. What do you play with neighbors or the teams?
No,
or?
you just got. I mean, we only had about 7 guys that played in our little bracket or whatever, but they had.
You know what's weird? You know what's interesting? You have 7 guys in your bracket, yet it's a 2-man game.
Yeah.
And so there's an odd number.
Oh yeah.
Does it have to be 2-man? Can't you like do it in a circle?
Oh, come on, lady.
No.
Come on, man. That's y'all are messed up. Y'all are that's called kike. What's that called? Cucking.
Yeah, that's a
I
different
think,
game.
yeah,
That's
you-
a different
No, that's bukkake.
Oh.
Bukkake?
I'm not doing
No.
Circle jerking.
That's gay.
Circle
Yeah.
Oh, look,
jerking.
look.
Yeah.
And Caroline is.
Some of these guy's leg, and he's hopping up and down. You go, yeah, Dan's Vietnamese.
Dude, you make it sound like a condiment, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
what?
the fries and the Vietnamese on them. You squirt a little more Vietnamese on those. I had a dude who used to give you, he had like he'd always have raisins in his pockets, individual raisins, and he'd give you a couple of them. We had a dude, my dad had a friend, and he'd put cinnamon on the fucking palm of his hand and let you lick it off. And this was probably, and then one of his feet was longer than the other one. Or he had a
What the fuck is the name? Where
extra foot, or
Where
not,
were-
he was black.
where were
And he
you
had like half of an extra foot. So, you know, black
throwing out the bottom of it?
well, black people are always trying to show off, you know, but he had like a,
Well,
no,
hold on a second.
he had like a lift on his shoe. One of his feet wasn't that long.
Oh, one of
legs.
his feet. Oh, I thought you meant he had like 2 feet stacked like a sandwich.
No.
Like a foot sandwich.
Dude, we used to have a guy, I remember, that would come pick up a girl at our school, and I think he was, I don't know if he was a pedophile, but he was just older, you know?
It sounds like, yeah.
And he would, I remember, tell us about using like the Wendy's wrapper, the grease from the Wendy's wrapper to play with his body.
Yeah, that man should be castrated.
And I still, sometimes I wish I didn't think about that, but sometimes I still think about
You ever drive by Wendy's and be like, I could try it? They do have pretty greasy burgers.
it. No, I don't think about it like that. I just think sad about it. I just think, man, I
oh.
wish that I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wish God didn't let me know that.
You wish that Wendy's didn't have the Frosty so you can disassociate the two.
Dude, when I was in like junior high, yeah, that dude that came, I remember, that would like do the bacon, like the hamburger
The Wendy's
grease,
thing?
that guy, Wendy's guy.
Yeah.
He drove like this yellow Cutlass sedan kind of car.
Mm-hmm.
And he had like like people used to put flames on the side of stuff to make it look cool.
Yeah.
But he'd taken like a blowtorch and like just burnt the side of his car, and it was like,
Just make it look like he was driving the speed of light. Just
yeah,
he
it
could
was
drive
just
fire.
like just some of his like his plan, his like plans didn't translate. I don't think that good. But
I mean, if there was ever a car to touch yourself in, that's up there.
oh
I'd probably be 3 or 4.
god, the seats were so
I
comfortable.
think a
in there.
Pontiac Aztec, probably the number 1 car you can touch yourself in. Aztec.
Oh
You
yeah.
wouldn't I mean, it's just a weird car, but they don't catch your eye enough. But if you look closer, there's probably a dude rub one out in there.
I'll tell you what we did one time. So we had a dent in a car or vehicle or whatever you guys call them. And yeah. And dude, we caught a couple of pigeons and got them to shit over the dent.
Oh, you just held the pigeon over there? You
Yeah.
kept feeding it? Squeezed it a
We
little?
didn't feed them. They'll shit pretty soon after you hold them. And we turned it in, and it had this kind of, you know, just a shit finish, I guess, on it. And they didn't see the dent. They didn't see the damage, you know.
Smart.
So that's kind of an old school thing, I guess, or new school. But
Hello and welcome to Trigonometry. I'm Francis Foster.
I'm Konstantin Kisin.
And this is a show for you if you want honest conversations with fascinating people.
Our brilliant guest today is already taking the piss out of us. It's the amazing American comedian Theo Vons. Welcome
Bro,
to Trigonometry.
you guys have, we call it autism. I don't know what you guys call it, bro, but we got it over here. Everybody's got it.
Follow me on TikTok.